Morning everybody, Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments for Wednesday, December 4th. Kind of a sloppy trade in the overnight session, but not much in the way of ranges. Earlier in the morning we were a little bit on the plus side, but as I came walking in front of the camera here, we kind of got a little bit defensive in the beans. We're only down around 1 to 2 cents, and the corn and the wheat market are unchanged, maybe up around 1. So once again, not much in the way of price ranges. You would think that over the past few days we'd be a lot sloppier, or even the last week, considering the two main topics continues to be about the Chinese rejection of U.S. corn cargoes and the Chinese talk of washing out some U.S. bean purchases, but we really haven't seen much in the way of big downside movement with it. And the other topic is that we're continuing to see pretty decent weather in South America with their crops going well, and so once again, not much in the way of the downside pressure there. So I don't know if that's going to be coming down the road or not. We did have a couple of production numbers come on out yesterday, one by Australia looking at a good wheat crop there. We also had Informa come out with some world production numbers, and except for Argentina's wheat crop, everybody else is looking quite sound as far as production potential goes. And then this morning, in around 15 minutes, we're going to have Canada come on out with their production numbers, and the expectation is that they have a good crop coming there, both in canola, wheat, and their other minor crops. So theoretically, we have this Chinese news, we have the good South American crop, we're going to have a USDA report coming in next Tuesday. The expectations there, once again, that all these world crops are there, but once again, we're not seeing much in the way on the downside movement in prices, at least at this juncture. We'll say that maybe there are two supportive things in the marketplace is that, number one, we're still not getting inundated with a lot of farmers selling, so we continue to see basis levels stay afloat. It's also somewhat reflective in the way that we haven't been seeing any meal deliveries and or corn deliveries at this point in time. So that's one thing that's kind of been putting a little bit of a bid underneath the marketplace. And then the other one is the commitment of traders report that's going to be that recently just came on out, showing that the trade is net short the wheat, net short the corn, while still long the beans and the meal. And we may be having a little bit of year-end unwinding here, giving a little bit of support to the corn and the wheat here over the short term. And once again, we'll see how the beans pan on out as far as potential liquidation goes going into the end of the month and or end of the year, with them still being net long and having a good South American crop. The other thing that's going on, we have the index rolls that are rolling out of their Jan positions in the beans, meal, and in the soybean oil. So we've been seeing weakness in the nearby spreads in those markets, but we don't have Jan wheat and or corn contracts, so we don't see that type of selling pressure in the corn and wheat at this time. So anyway, we're kind of sloppy trade. Canadian report coming on out, weekly sales tomorrow. Once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.